Wait, we see. Wait to make sure the mic's on. Yeah, mic's on. Anyway, so hello everyone. I'm just making sure that we're all here. Are we here? Yeah, I think we are. Is everybody here? Yeah, I think we are. Okay. So, hello. Long time no see. Long time no see. Everything's everywhere in this room, so wanted to do the cards this way. Just showing you them, this. Okay. Because I haven't got the second camera just now because I've dismantled everything. So we'll just do it the best way we can, okay? So the best way we can today. Oops, Christ. They're all going to fall. Never mind, we'll put that there now. Right. Anyway, so who's in today? Who's in today? Hi, Karen from New Zealand. Evening. Wait till I get my hang me. Is this it? That's it. Anyway, so evening. Evening, Leanne. Evening. Leanne, did I get back to you? I don't know if I did. I'll have a look for your email, right? Because I don't know if I did. And Sylvie's here. Hi, Karen. Lovely to see you. And I think it's Mary. Hi, Mary. And Sunny. Hi from Ireland. Nice to have you. And Margaret's here. Hi, lovely Karen. Yes, I'm feeling better. I'm trying to change this room around because it's driving me insane because this is the coldest room in the house. So I'm trying to kind of I don't know if I'll get away from the window, but I'm trying to kind of get away from somewhere. So I've not got the second camera set up, so we'll just need to make do today, okay? So Pat's here too. Hi all. Hi Pat. And Noreen's here. Hi Karen from Ireland. And finally some exposure. Absolutely. I've highlighted it, Leanne, okay? And Mary Ann's here. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry. The One Cancel family, sending you all the love and light. You too, Mary Ann. You too. So, I think I've left my water outside. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute. I've left my water outside. I'll just remove this and I'll just hide. Back in a minute. Right back, kid. I needed a wee drink of water there, so. So this is where I need the man. Oh, that's it. There we go. I forgot to make myself coffee. There we go, that's better. Especially now opens our own camera. I don't know what kind of. Right, who else have I not seen? Like Catherine, Leanne, I mean. Yeah, thanks, I replied to your email. Right. I'll have a wee look again, right? Hi, Karen. Hi, Doris. It's good to see you. Monica, I'm from New Zealand. Hi, Kathy. I was going to get a drink. Have people noticed how people who said no to the site last year? Oh, I have seen that. Is this a question, or is it just was this just a wee kind of observation, Margaret? Oh no, it's this question on. It's question on. Obviously can't read. And Linda's here from Gisborne. Right. So we'll give another wee minute to see anybody else comes in. Yeah. Okay, Margaret, thanks. I've got it highlighted, okay? Anyway. Right, so let's see. We've got two in. So let's see. Final exposure from the mainstream media. Will they start to fall now? If you have left on a breakfast show. All right, good. I know good old Auntie Beeb's in trouble, and they're all saying, "Oh, we have to stand by the BBC." Of course, I'm going to stand by the BBC. They're your mouthpiece. Of course, you have. You must think we're all daft. Anyway, as I said, I've not got the second camera, so we'll just need to hold them up today, right? See, I like the second camera as well. Right, but we just need to make do with this today. Right. Right. This is to do with the people, right? I wonder if they're going to try and change it somehow, because the people aren't bothering with them. The people can see right through them. Well, not the majority, but some. Okay. Yep. See, just as I said, people are walking away. They're walking away from it. That one. So they're walking away from it. They're turning their back on good old mainstream media, or lamestream media, as you said, Leanne. Yep. They can see through them. But they're going to get. I mean, they're getting all kind of hot and bothered and annoyed because the people are seeing through it. And that one, it's a case of kind of. I feel as if now that they know that the people aren't too enamoured with it. I feel as if there's going to be a change. You know, especially with BBC. Oh, but see, renewal. See, this is the new media. No, I call it independent media and citizen. The citizen media people are turning to. I've always said that they're trying to do something on the internet because the internet get away from these people, you know. Yep. People were persevering with it, but they're not persevering now. They're not. I mean, over here in you know, the mainstream media are in trouble because that's like Lorraine, she was annoyed, and the loose women, you know. Yeah, rejection. People are rejecting it. They're rejecting it. Oh, I can't work this way. I like my second camera, but we just need to make do with this. Yeah. See, people used to be passionate about it, and they used to believe every bloody word that was told to them. But that's not happening now, you know. That's not happening now. Put that there now. Yep. They're at a crossroads now. Can you see that? Yeah. Right. So see the way it's at a crossroads. They've got a decision to make. This is the crazies. They've got a decision to make about it. You know. Yep. The mainstream media are getting a mirror held up to them because people aren't believing them, and even the ones that were the biggest believers are not believing anymore. You know. Yep. People are coming out of the dark. You know, they like to keep people in the dark about things, but people they're kind of doing their own research too. They're doing their own research too. Right. I feel as if there's going to be a big change because I said, one of the biggest problems we had was the mainstream media. You know. So let's see. Oops. Right. A new start's coming, so I feel as if it's a combination of the new start's a combination of the independent media, citizen journalism, and people actually doing their own research and using their common sense, their common sense. My God, I've got that many. Right, I want to just come back on for a wee minute to see if everything that people can see and hear and everything. So that was the first question. Right, Pamela, I've seen your question, so I'm going to highlight it, okay? So let's see if anybody else come in. Right over. So for those of you who've just come in, we've no second camera tonight because I unplugged everything. And then it was only when I come up and thought, oh Christ, I've unplugged everything. Right, so this Christine P as well. Hi, Canon, everyone from Wellington, New Zealand. It's been great seeing the corruption. Yes, absolutely. So things are happening in New Zealand as well. That's good. That's good to know. Highlighting that. Is that a question? Mad Drabs and Hornets. So they continue. Right, okay. Right, Linda, I've highlighted yours as well. It's just to see if anybody else is coming in. Right, that's right. Right, I think we've got about 4 now. Right, so that was that one. So that was Leanne's. Right, Margaret. So we've got, have people noticed how people who said no to the sign the last few years, the inner light is shining bright? There we go, let's see. Has anybody noticed? Now, this is what I've noticed, right? As well, Margaret. Yeah, inner light is shining. But see the ones that took it. Do you see them as it has suddenly really, really aged? Because that's what I'm seeing as well. That they've really aged. So they're inner light. Right, so have people noticed that people... Right, so... Are they noticing that inner peace and is shining brightly? Right, okay, oops. Let's see. I need to be away up here to hang with them, and I've got frozen shoulder, and I think my other one's gone. I've got to be greedy and have 2. Right, let's see. Right, so has it been noticed by other people? Right, we'll say it that way. Right. Oh, wow. Definitely something's been noticed. Do you know what I'm saying? Things are going to start coming out about it. Now, they're starting to come out over here because Andrew Bridgeton over here is working really, really hard to get things out to the public. They're working on it. They've noticed. And the pennies are suddenly dropping, Margaret. They're suddenly dropping with them. Yep. It was, they're at the stage where they're thinking, oh my God, it was a hoax. It was. I mean, people are telling me that now. As if you're telling me something that I didn't know. Yep. Oh well, people who took it and took more than one will be kind of needing support. You know. But I have noticed that they've aged. Really aged as well. Another thing I've noticed is those that were pushing it, like that wee naff, I think it was in Australia with the bloody glasses, was it Andrew somebody? Was there a Mark as well? Mind, they seem to have disappeared. Their tartan tyrant disappeared. All Mrs. Teeth, not as prominent. It's as if they've done the job and then have to go, and they never got their big seat at the table. Right? It's a case of they had faith and what they thought that the government was doing was best for them, and now they're noticing that people who didn't take it are like kind of shining like jewels and kind of aging backwards kind of thing. Content as well, not as many ailments. You know, yep, it's a discovery. They really are discovering, that they were lied to. And it's even though I really want to say I told you so, but I'm holding my tongue. Yep. This is going to get expanded and it's going to be told. But will it kind of stir up enough for people to say, hey, hold on a minute, to demand? Yeah, grief as well. I mean, all those people who passed away, they're sitting on all those figures. I mean, we know that there's more. All those that were maimed as well. I mean, it was like casualties and everything, because then there was the ones that, were made, mandated, and then there was the ones that kind of lost their jobs. Yeah. It's as if they're not the kings and queens of the castles anymore. And you're in New Zealand, aren't you? I feel as if over here, I feel as if, and I've seen this before, and I've seen it countless times, the military coming in and taking over. I've seen it for the UK, and I've also seen it for the Republic, which would be a shock for the Republic, but it'd be a necessity to get these people away. Yep. The information's coming out now. The information's coming out of them, the pricks as I called them, and what they were. And that's hitting the public now. Yeah. And the numbers of the people who took out. I feel as if, and I've said this before, I think I said it way back when the channel was just kind of in its infancy, that they were sitting in the numbers of those that have passed away, but they're going to come out again. You know, that they can't get away with it. They won't be getting away with it either. Yep. I mean, that kind of answers the question, because it's like you know, like I say, being radiant and kind of, it's like, you know, you can see the faces, it's like jewels, and it's like, and in the light, as you said, you know, and you can see it kind of shining, especially in their eyes, especially in the eyes, you know. And the others that are just, the light has dimmed, you know. I'm asking Thomas, is there a way forward for them? And because he always says never say never. You know, yep, a fiery climax is going to come, because not only are they fighting down here, those that this took out are fighting up there. You know, they're fighting in the spirit realm. I've said that before as well. You know, they want justice. They want justice. So, yep, hopefully that's, yeah, people are noticing. People are noticing. Especially the people that didn't take it seem to have an inner peace as well. Okay, so hopefully that's answered, Margaret. Okay, so we'll take this one. We should be back to normal and have the second camera next week, because this working, just showing the cards, is kind of, I prefer kind of having the two cameras. Right, put that there. I'll put these here. Right, the next one was, yeah, that was Margaret's. The next one is, right, there has been lots of military aircrafts, in the last few days, evenings, over central England, as this now situation's being active, with the arrests and actions getting started. Right, let's have a wee look. I've maybe need to take that off because I can't see myself. Right, so is this it starting? Seemingly, Pamela, there was a letter sent with the generals, you know, so right, so this is the start of, which I see, is this the start of the rest, and they're getting more active, we'll say it that way as well. It's the start of something. It's the start of something. See, I'm seeing operation such and such, operation. I don't know what the TO means, but it's Operation TO for the UK, and I'm seeing Ireland as well. So I don't know what that means. Yep. See, they're trying to make a decision whether they go now or wait after Christmas. They've got a mission in mind. Do you know what I'm seeing? It's like a mission, and it involves the King of Charlie. You know, shape up or ship out. I used to be able to do remote view. I'll need to try and start that again, because I used to be able to get in and see what was going on. Right, something's coming full circle. See, all I hear is God, long live the king, God save the king. No, the king is dead, long live the king. That's what I'm hearing. And this is going into the new year. I wonder if I need to do my second channel again, because I used to do that as well. So I can get in and see what's going on there. Yep. They're on a mission to discovery. So they're on a mission. I know that they don't like what's happening in the UK. I know that. But it's when do we go? See, they're on a mission of discovery and they want to expand it. Oops. And they want to expand it, right? But to expand it to where? I'm asking Thomas how much I can say, because I feel as if there's the UK, there's obviously the UK, Northern Ireland, but there's Ireland, there's France. I think that's about all I can say, and it's a mission. I wonder if it's a mission to stop the row your boats. Yep, grief. Do you know, Pamela, I'm getting more civilian. Do you know what I'm saying? Not that I was there, right? But I was going to say, do you remember Dunkirk? But obviously, there was the Dunkirk, and then there was the small boats, right? That went over to France to collect the troops and bring them home. I'm wondering if there's going to be that, because the Royal Navy is not patrolling, so are they going to patrol going from France to the mainland, and then because I'm seeing from the mainland to France, for the mainland to Ireland. I don't know when. Now we're coming into winter. There's things happening in Australia and New Zealand as well, because they're sick and tired of it, and I feel as if this is more the public, and I feel as if it's retired military. So it'd been retired military in Australia, and retired military in New Zealand. And the Republic, it's people who know what they're doing. Yeah. Because things are getting to the emergency stage now. You know. I've got traitors. They're traitors. Oh, two there. Right. Do you know what I seen that? I know that's a house, right? I see the thingies in the dinghies. They've not been in it, but destroying the dinghies. That's what I'm saying. Destroying how they're getting there. And I feel as if whatever way they're coming into New Zealand, whatever way they're coming into Australia, and I feel as if it's going to be, it's like public led, but it's ex-military. And I feel as if I've seen this a long time where the military are getting involved, but it's the lower rankings. It's the lower rankings, and they're not happy with their veterans being left and being opened to, because I'm hearing it's not just the enemy out with, it's the enemy within. So it's as if they're viewing it as the enemy, and of course they are. Because I'm seeing the Australian army as well. I'm seeing New Zealand. There must be. Is it the Gurkhas? X. Because they're here too. I always ask Thomas how much I can say because I don't want to give away strategy, obviously. Because I'm asking them, is there a timeline? And they said yes, but I can't give it. But why would you give it and give the timeline to the enemy? You know? Yep. There's a new person in charge. It's no Stanmer, and it's not, this is the UK, and it's not the old Kingy boy. It's not old Charlie. Somebody's in charge. Somebody's been put in charge, and they've been put in charge of the Republic as well, and they're out with anything that's a male. But he's military. He's military. Because I see him, I'm asking Thomas, is it a white hat? Yes and no. I don't know what he means by that, but good. He's, a good person. He's been assigned to it. See, there we go. Been assigned by somebody, right? This is the High Hegion, as we say in Scotland, right? So he's been assigned by him. And I feel as if it's coming from America. That's what I feel as if it's coming from. Do you know what I'm hearing of? It's as if they're saying to the UK and the West and Europe in general, if you don't do something about this, we will. I'm wondering if it's getting to the crucial stage now. I mean, Thomas and I always disagree. I thought it got to the crucial stage a while ago. Yeah. See, that to me is military. Yep. This is what they're wanting. They're wanting back to tranquil. They're wanting back to how it should be. How it should be. I don't know if he can answer. I think he did in a roundabout way. Pamela answered, but I mean, we've been here long enough. We kind of know how Thomas answers things, you know. So the wee clarifier for that one. That a personal issue reaches a solution. So that's when it'd be a personal issue for us all, you know. So hopefully that answered, okay? Answered your question. So that was Pamela's. So come back on the comments while I'm putting these out. Where we up here? Oh, there's Nancy as well. Hi, Nancy. My pal's in. And Jennifer, Rachel, go up and see. What the hell was that? God, I just seen a big flash of light. Wow. Maybe it was somebody putting a light. I always go in that rational first. Maybe it was just somebody putting a light on. Where are we? Right, I think we were at Linda's question. So I'm hoping to get things restored to the kind of readings again. Every time something, something always happens to really me. Right. Right, that was that one. I've got that one. Right. Hi, Karen from Ireland. Evening. It's been said we pay on the view is under fight. Well, she needs to be under some control. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Karen. How's things? Getting bit. It was a bit chaotic, I'm just trying to move things around to get a better kind of energy in this room. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. Thumbs up. Hi, Karen. Ellen Doe's first great granddaughter was born healthy. Oh, great. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice, on her father's birthday. Oh, that's lovely. We have the German military here in New Zealand, also flying very low over. Oh, wow. Hello, Karen from Ireland. Nice to have you here. And there's Nancy in as well. Hi, Nancy. There was no chat show because I was knackered yesterday because I was away seeing my sister. Oh, I was absolutely knackered. Hi, Claire. Read Remembrance Day today, public ceremonies in New Zealand, remembering the damage to relations and destruction. Absolutely. I have the Remembrance Day in my own way now because it was all kind of. I just couldn't watch them. Lane wreaths. They may as well have spat in their graves. There's Sandra. Hi, Sandra. It's getting more fierce with the idea and the Gene Bill and changing. Are you in New Zealand or are you before Christmas? They're supposed to be hanging that ID in December here. Ah, they're doing over central Scotland for the next month. Must be expecting something. Oh, Germany are reenacting subscription for over 18s. Good luck with that. I can't see the 18-year-olds doing it. Oh, there's Anne. Good morning, Karen. Late to the party. And Michelle's here too. Hi, Karen. New Zealand isn't interesting. Don't can predict the top police. Yep, ages ago. Leanne, I never even gave it a thought. Oh. Right, so what was the next one? Because I think I've got one left. The MMR. And Hornets, are they continuing to be used for fear tactics? Right, okay. Let's see. Or are the fear tactics? Let's have a wee look. Oops. Right. Well, that jumped out. That's the card that jumped out. Right. What was it? Remember jobs. Are they continuing to use their fear tactics? When will stop? It's a new journey. It's new. I wonder if they're trying to fool the public. Oh, that was upside down. That to me would be still doing that, right? But it was upside down, so is everything upside down at the moment with that? Are they maybe frightened too, Linda? Because there's such scrutiny just now with the public on them. So bizarre, that one was upside down as well. So whatever they used to conjure up and whatever they used to do, whatever spells and that they used to do, they're not being able to do them for some reason. They're not. You know? Yep. That's not working. Whatever, they used to kind of do it all the time, but it's not working because they're not able to do it. You know? They're dark stuff. Discovery. See, people are. I feel as if they're more cautious because people are watching them and they're scrutinising them. I'm wondering if many are taking them up on it. You know, I mean, I know that one in today, I think it was when I kept a wee eye on it because obviously I do the chat show as well, and I get sent stuff. So somebody's wee one was given the flu jab and he wasn't happy about it. But I wonder, the way that it was worded, I wondered if his wife or his ex or whoever it was went against his will. So I'll need to look at it again. But they're worth a watch because I wouldn't put anything past them. They thought they had that perfected, but they've not. Because it's public perception. So that whatever they had perfected, like I say, as in, oh, this is great for it and it's good and you need to have it and you need to take it. Sit down. Just sit down. I feel as if it stopped. So it's still happening. So is it not as deadly? See, I'm at the stage where I don't trust any of them. Enlightened. I've had to stop just now because the public's enlightened. This whole questions, quick fire questions is, if you notice, the themes running right through it today has been the public perception is not what they changed. Public perception's changed, and more and more people are waking up. So these ones. There we go. Oops. There we go. That's a more natural. That's what I'm hearing, but I would, and Thomas would say, yes, it's more natural, but there's still the odd one. I feel as if he's cautioning as well. It is more natural, but be cautious. So there must be still a worry. Yeah. They're more or less on top of it, but there's some batches are still out there. That's why I'm a doubting Thomas. I just, show me proof. Yep, see. It's quite big players that's come out tonight, still kind of more natural. I feel as if it's a case of it's fear tactics, but there is that caution there because there's still batches out there, which I wouldn't be surprised about. I just wouldn't, So let's see what else there is. It's time to breathe out, right enough. I feel as if we're further on than we think we are. Than we're definitely further on than we were 5 years ago. Anyway, so I think that's I usually finish about 10 to, and then I want to pull a couple of cards for just for us, for the Soul family, just to for the like say, just for us, get into the weekend and the rest of the week. Okay, so let's see. Right. It's just to see if there's anything we need to look out for, right? So there's anything in the Soul family and the needs to look out for. Just for us, okay? Let's see. Oops. Oh well, right. Beware of offers. I feel as if it's a case of getting too consumed in it, okay? Yes, we need to know what's going on, but we go on, see what's going on. This is what Thomas is saying. You can see what's going on and come back out again and do something that you like doing, okay? Because we don't need, we can't have it to consume us, okay? And have us all thinking about it all the time, okay? Yep. There is a big crash coming. They're getting ready to take somebody down, and I think it's Starmer. I mean, the next week, I think it is, I'm going to do the UK because I do think it's Starmer that's coming down. I've always said I've seen him about a Christmas tree and he was going. Hope he takes the rest of them with him. Just kind of, it's just a case of a kind of, yes, we need to know these things. Yes, we need to know what's going on. We hold the light as well. But don't get consumed in it, okay, because it lowers your vibration. Okay, and yeah. When you feel it's getting too much for you, it's okay to just kind of say, no, I need a wee break. I need some time out, okay? So that was just for us, just for us, for ourselves, all right? So let's see if anybody else come in, and we'll kind of... I'm going to try and do like 2 and then 2, because I feel as if that would be best, like maybe Australia and New Zealand, not combined, but for one day, and then the next day, the UK and the Republic, and then anything else that we need to look at. Okay. And see if I can do it that way, because I used to be Mrs. Never Busy. Now I'm Mrs. Always Busy. Anyway, so let me see who else was here. Anybody else come in? I never got to see. Angela, did I say hello to you? Hi, Karen. Here in the area recently, I saw what looked like a ship in the night sky. It was big. And could it have been a Starlink? Could have been. Looks as if it was moving the stars. Same at night. It could be. But I never seen that earlier because we could have asked. I know there's a lot of ships about. I mean, the people that watch the so will tell you. I want my, I want my stars. I want myself to come and get me for a wee while. Karen, is the BBC going? Russia is questioning the lies on Ukraine. I feel as if this is a takedown of the BBC. I do. And not before time. I mean, the lies that they told during the referendum, our referendum, the lies they told during the they've been telling lies. They've been putting out baloney and dressing it up as facts since 1922. That's a question I could add for England. Well, for the UK as a whole. Anyone else that I've missed? Oh, I've missed your question, Michelle. Are there any good politicians in New Zealand? Will they? That's the one. I'll ask that for New Zealand, right? Because I'm keeping an eye on the digital. The digital ID seems to be getting pushed everywhere. Yeah, 2 weeks' time. I was so disappointed last year because I thought it was gone last year. Hopefully, I think that is. Oh, there's Jean. Evening, Jean. Hi, Karen. Great to see you again. Thanks for your great reading. That's okay. Right, so that's us, I think. So, no, I know, your TV license. Anyway, so have a lovely weekend. It's a Saturday morning over there. I mean, I know that the Australians will be still in their bed lately. So have a nice weekend. Those of you who are with me on Sundays, I'll see you on Sunday. And I'll see everybody next Friday. And I'll try and get things up. If I do 2 and 2, then that'll free me up to do, because I'm getting readings on now, so I'm busy just now. Okay. Not too busy for the Soul family right enough, but I'll go. I'll need to line this up so that anyway, you two can. Yeah, it was great to see you as well, Anne. And this one, I'll say bye now, okay? Because as soon as I put this on, it'll just start. Bye!